For the benefit of those in this class, all right. Okay. So we're recording. Okay. Yinka is into business. He's a businessman. Temitope, electrical engineer, Abeokuta. Wow. Exciting. Thank you, Temitope, for joining us. Thank you. Oladoja Quadri, Lagos, Nigeria, students. Thank you, Mr. Oladoja Quadri, for joining us. Mr. Victor Lighter, business analyst from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you again. I see you. Thank you for joining us again today. It's like the one that you had last week. You want to top it up, Mr. Victor? Okay. Do we have any other person here to introduce themselves? Just so we get on. Please, who is more? Who is Mordecai Olaiton? Who is more? And who is okay? Still Tony Hansen Ayola. And then who is Zoom user? Please, just waiting for the final introductions so that we can progress. Oh, Yinkalade is more. Okay. Okay. Yinkalade. Thank you. I didn't know that part. All right. Who is Zoom user, please? And Tony Hansen Ayola, please. You want to tell us? Okay. Tony Hansen Ayola, program specialist and entrepreneur, Oshobo, Osun State. Oh, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Zoom user, quickly. Please, Zoom user, kindly rename yourself, please. We need to be able to see your name clearly so we don't call you by a name that is improper. Okay, since Zoom user is some unknown place. But then I'll ride on with the class. We don't have just a little time to spend. Okay, so I'm just going to say briefly about my journey to cryptocurrencies. I first heard about cryptos in 2016. A dear friend of mine mentioned about it to me, but it sounded like a bubble. It didn't sound real, and I felt it was just something that one of those fads that just come and go. And so I didn't take any step about it. I didn't do anything about it. I left it until 2018 when a dear friend of mine too mentioned about it, but this time he was talking about ICOs. There was this one coin at that time that was doing an ICO, and I was supposed to invest about 100,000 naira to get some coins, but then I didn't because I didn't know anything about it. I had no idea. And personally, I tell people that never invest in anything you know nothing about. Right. So I didn't do anything about it as well. And then 2020 lockdown came, crypto came. I mean, lockdown, COVID, and following all of that was NSAS. And with NSAS, I realized that if you are going to make any difference with your life in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, you're going to need to have something different, something that is not necessarily affected by the global economic system, so to speak, something out of the box. And for me, the answer was cryptocurrency. So in December, I made my first cryptocurrency purchase. I bought some Bitcoins, bought some Ethereum and XRP. And 2021 showed up. January 2021, I got a lot more interested in understanding what these cryptos are about. So I paid for a training in January. And 2 days to the training, CBN came up with the announcement that they were banning the activities of cryptocurrencies in Nigeria. But hey, that didn't deter me. I knew that if I was going to make any headway, I would need to defy the order from the CBN about Nigerians. A lot of people panicked, sold off, but I didn't. I held steady, and instead I bought more. And so I think in January there, I invested somewhere in the range of 200,000 naira into cryptocurrencies, bought Bitcoin precisely, and then I just kept it. And to date, a large chunk of that Bitcoin is still, in possession. By February, I was beginning to invest in altcoins. I bought my first Cardano, cryptos in February, and then I followed that with so many others. Bake, Cake, Polkadot, Neo, XLM, Solana, name it. And then in April, first week of April, I bought Dogecoin for 5 cents. I didn't have any reason for buying it, but it wasn't at the time. I just thought I should buy it. And then I bought it. I think, $20 worth of it, just because, okay, something I can afford to lose. Let me just buy it and keep it. And then to my greatest surprise, by third week of April, I had done 900%, 10x, almost 10x on my Dogecoin. I had scraped 3 times, within those 3 weeks. The profit from it, I had used it to buy other coins that I had interest in. And right now, I still have some Dogecoin, which currently is still trading at about 5x of my price. That's about 25 cents. I doubt the Doge will go down to 5 cents any longer, but right now it's 25 cents. So even if I'm selling now that the market is so bearish, I will still be making 5 times my money, on Dogecoin. Technically, what I'm just saying is my experience with crypto has been an exhilarating one, very exciting. And here I am today. I started to train people about cryptos in April. I believe that there are many people who lack the fundamental understanding of cryptos and what to do, how to make choices and all of that. And in that same April, as I was trading, I was noticing quite some activities, bot activities, happening. I'm trying to take a trade, and then I realized that like some people have taken the trade like so fast, and I'm wondering how are these people's hands and fingers so fast. And then I got to find out later on in April that there were robots that were actually trading, for people, and I couldn't understand how. I wanted to know how these things work, where I can find one, so that I'm not at the mercy of human efforts. And interestingly, a few weeks ago, I found a robot which I presently use. And this robot is perhaps the most exciting discovery that I have made in crypto since I started in January. And I must say that it's my excitement to share about it with every one of you on this platform today. And I hope that you're going to be able to make the most of it. Please, and please, I want to beg of you, whatever you do, please do not sleep on the information you get at the end of this workshop. I'm putting this workshop together so that you can pick up the knowledge that I have and be able to utilize it to make good money for yourself. I am currently using this robot, and I must tell you, already within a space of about less than 7 days, this robot has delivered at least 10% of my trading capital to me. I would never have achieved that day trading by myself. I would have maybe had around 2% or 3%. I couldn't even have made up to that within a short space of time. So this robot is one of the most exciting things. And I keep telling people that this workshop is the cheapest workshop that I've ever had. And it is also the most valuable that I'm hosting. So I wanted to take it with all sense of seriousness and value, treat it with the highest sense of value you can, because what you are going to have in this is something you have never had before. All right. So I always like to talk about this quote in every workshop that I host. And this quote says, if you can film an idea in your mind, follow that film idea shot for shot, scene for scene, that idea is worth making. Many of us have ideas in our head about crypto, and we have dreams. Some of us want to be financially wealthy, financially free through crypto, which is very good. And I want you to keep that idea in your mind, keep it in your heart, and follow it shot for shot, scene for scene. Follow it. See, if you are following it, you will do whatever you need to do as far as cryptos are concerned for you to get what you are trying to get. I already see how cryptos can deliver to me well over $2 million, in a space of 3 years. And I think anyone here should also be able to see it and follow it. I'm following this idea, and I am going to hit it hard. Trust me, I'm going to hit it very hard. In the next 3 years, come back and ask me, do you have $2 million from cryptos? And I'll tell you, I have more. Because yes, I'm going to get way more than that, right? So I've been following this idea, and I am passionate about it. I believe you too should be. So let's get into the next slide. So quickly, I'm going to just talk about, I'm going to go straight to it. I would have done a first module on fundamentals of cryptos, but we don't have more time today. So I need to just delve straight in. But if you need to have further insight about the fundamentals of cryptos, my apologies, you will need to get the new money workshop. We'll advise on the price if need be. If need be, we'll advise on the price. So you will be able to learn all the fundamentals. That workshop is about 3 hours long. You learn everything you need to know about the fundamentals of crypto in that. I will not need to bug us or waste our time with those fundamentals today. So I'll just go straight in. All right, so let's talk about trading bots. Trading bots use artificial intelligence and technical indicators to select and execute trades that ultimately result in profitability. And as you may also understand, let me expatiate a little further. Trading bots actually use what we call quantitative trading. That means they trade at a high quantity so that they can have cumulative profits from all of those trades together. So in essence, what I'm saying is, when you use a trading bot, the trading bot could do as many as 10, 50, 100 trades in a day, depending on your settings, right? And in each trade, the bot could, could deliver to you a fraction, maybe 1 cent, 10 cents, 25 cents, $1, 80 cents. If you are getting about 25 cents and you are having as many as 10 trades, that means you have about $2.5, from your trading activity for that day. But when you're having about 100 trades, then you could be having as much as $25 for that day alone, if you are using a bot to trade. And that's the beauty of it. So where the bot is actually giving you quantitative trading advantage, where it's trading multiple times, buy, sell, a number of times throughout the day. The little profits together make up something substantial at the end of the day. And when you put that across a month, you realize that you probably will be doing some 50 to 80% of capital as returns, which ordinarily you would not have been able to do because you won't have the time to sit down, except you want to dedicate your entire day to reading charts and checking candlesticks, reading RSI waves or BOI, or MACD or MA, and all of those indicators, on the chart. So all those things, you don't need to do that. The robots will follow that for you and give you the best results possible. So let me talk about the Royal Q bot. Launched in Nigeria in June 2001, Royal Q trading bot launched in Nigeria and has since recorded stunning profit performance. I will tell you that some people who attended this workshop last week started off, and as I speak to you, some of them, there's an average percentage profit ratio between 52% and 73%. From one person, I am netting between 60% and 80% between last week and today of my, profits margin, and it's amazing how for sleeping and waking up, I'm making money on a daily basis. There's no weekend. I'm making money today. I have made money today. And as Mr. Victor Lighton will also be able to testify when we question and answer time, he's also making money, as well as a couple of other people who have onboarded with this and are using it already. And I must say, it's an exhilarating experience, to be honest. And I don't have to do anything. My money is increasing on a daily basis, day in, day out, 24/7, no holiday, no Saturday, no weekend. It's an exciting experience, I must say. So exciting. And this bot has been actively tested in Singapore for more than 3 years, about 4 years. It's an American software that has been in use for years or so. And it's just been made public recently. And we have the opportunity of early our own profit and advantage. Okay, so the Royal Q bots, no, before we go there. So the Royal Q bot delivers monthly profits in the range of 10 to 50% of your capital. So on a monthly, and for me, let me state this: my own trading profit results, I have already raked in 10% of my trading capital in less than 4 days. This is my own personal experience. So in less than 4 days, I have already raked in more than 10% of my capital. It's amazing. It's amazing. As in, it's amazing. Let me see if I can share my my screen from my phone so that you can see it. Okay, maybe not today, but I'll see how I can do that sometime later. Okay, so but in a month you can do 10 to 50% of your capital. But for me personally, I have done already 10% in about 4 days. Already 10% of my capital in about 4 days. And if I continue at this pace, that means I'll be doing about 40% of my capital in 30 days. That's in 4 weeks. At least 40% in 4 weeks. That would be mesmerizing, honestly. Okay, so now here are some trading results, for you to see. These are results from trading, as some people have experienced already. And I think it's worth the while for every one of us to see. Okay, so you can see here, let me annotate so everyone can, yes, spotlight. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so you can see this person as at 27th of July had $21, and this person made $7 here, about $5 here, $8 here. Look at this one, $330. So this person had $23, on that day, 27th. $24 the previous day, $8, $8, 1,332. This person has a cumulative of $1,000 plus and had $67 on trading. Wow, $112, $12.51, 31, 0.4, that's 43 cents. More results coming. You can see this. It's $75 made so far. It's $75 made so far from here. $111 on the 26th, 104, 128, 78, 214, 107. Amazing results, right? 708 cumulative, as you can see here. And then 46, 23, 60, 73, 35, 16. In one day, this one cumulative 3,406, 292, 388, 312, 107, 323, 134. All these trading results are mesmerizing. This person $3, so you can see how this person has been trading since they started. Okay, so you can see that $1, 3, 0.3. All of this depending on how much the person is trading with and how much the person is making per day based on the settings. $83 here, 4, 23, 6, 14, 5, 10, 9. 524, 74. As you can see, so you can see all of these profits. This bot does not have the capacity to make losses. Doesn't have the capacity to make losses. So all of these results that I've shown you are results from real people right here in Nigeria. These are not, some strange results, from just anywhere. No. These are live results from Nigerians here. As you can see, the dates. This from July up till 4th of August, 4th of August, and it's so amazing. I'll be honest, so amazing. Okay, so how do you get started? The first thing is for you to get activated. And how does this work? You need $120 to get started. You are using $100 out of it for the software subscription, which is renewable annually. And then there's the fuel money, which is $20. That's your gas fees, right? Which is refillable if it drops to $10. So you need to refill it if it gets to $10. The gas fees usually are between 2 cents, 2 cents thereabouts, maybe once a day or twice a day, depending on the quantity of trades that are happening, So the system just deducts, 2 cents like that for gas fees on your trades, So you may not, you may not get to use everything in a space of time, depending on how many trades you're pulling on daily. So and then and you can keep making. And then, of course, you trade with a minimum of $80 to $100. And you can actually put about $80 in 20 places. So you can do 20 trade pairs for starters. And you can increase your trade pairs. Please, if this meeting ends, please just log in again. Just use the same link and log back in. This meeting is going to run out in 10 minutes. So you can log back in 10. Just same link, please. Use the same link. Thank you. Okay. So you can use $80 to $100, and you can do 20 trade pairs for a start. When you scale up to professional, when you upgrade to professional, you can have access to as many as 100 trade pairs. So you become very unlimited at that level. But you can start with one trade pair. You can start with any number of trade pairs you wish, and you can allocate more than $80 dollars per trade pair. It's all within your hands and your capacity. Now, how do you activate? The first step is to fund your Binance wallet with $121. Then you withdraw that $121 to Royal Q. Okay, so 120 will get to Royal Q because Binance is going to take $1 for the transaction fees. And then you connect your Royal Q account to your Binance account using the API binding tool from your Royal Q. So once you transfer, you activate the button to activate that you activated the robot for you. Then you bind the robot to your Binance account, and then you set up the trade and you start making money. Step back and watch, and you start making money. Is that straightforward? Now, like I said, you can start with 20 trade pairs. So you can have $80 to $100 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So all of 1,600, but you don't have to start with 1,600 though. But hey, the more the merrier. The more capital you have, the merrier your profits. So most of those things that dollars are seeing, definitely guys are something in the range of $1,000 plus, right? So it's all about that. But then there are also settings you can use that can help you get as much as that with maybe a little less than $1,000, but you will need to put in something substantial to trade something substantial to get something substantial. So your capital determines how much you can get out of it. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly show you something. How with 10 trade pairs, $80 each, that's about $800, you can amass $2 million in 3 years and 7 months at a monthly average profit of 20%. Remember, I said that the robot delivers 10 to 50% profit to you. So 10 plus 50 is 60 divided by 2, 30. So the average expected is 30% in a month. But hey, if we take it at a conservative level and we take it at 20%, you can actually rake in $2 million on your trading, on your money over a space of 3 years and 7 months. Doubt me, I'm going to show you how. I'll show you in a moment. So 20% every month, you are doing $2,031,812.22 at the end of 3 years and 7 months if you do not withdraw from it. So this is the code. I'm coming there. Let me show you the next one. With the same $800, if the system delivers 25% to you, you will have made $2.4 million in exactly 3 years. Now, I said earlier that I have done 10% of my trading capital in less than 4 days. In less than 4 days, I've done 10%. Now, is it possible for me to do 25% in a month? Of course. Is it possible for me to do 30% in a month? Far more. Can I do 50%? Yes, I can. So I'm showing you categorically that this is, pretty much very, very possible. I'm going to share something with you now, just so you can see what I'm talking about, and then you see it. Okay, coming up. Good. Can we all see this Excel sheet that I have here? Annotation must stop. Okay. Can we all see this? Beautiful. All right. So, like I said, if you're starting with in the first month, you invest $800. Are we together? You can see this. Good. You invest $800. 20% of that is $160. When you add up that, you have $960. So by the second month, you have a total of $960. The bot is going to trade with $960, and then at 20% profit, you have 192. Total you have will be 151. Now, can you follow this gradually? Just watch it as it goes. By the end of the first year, you would have had $7,132 as your total, your cumulative, capital inclusive, at the end of the first year, if you are getting 20%. And then by the end of the second year, you would have reached a cumulative returns of about $63,597 at the end of the second year. Looking interesting, right? By the end of the third year, you would have made $567,041. Remember, if you do not withdraw. Okay. And then by the fourth year, this is the third year, right? That's $567,000. And then by the seventh month in the fourth year, this is how much you would have made. Looking interesting. And hey, check it further. Please, if you understand Excel very well, you'll be able to clearly see that this is a calculation. So it's not to say that figures are just imputed. Okay, this is a calculation. As you can see the calculation here where the mouse is. Yeah. So this is a sum of C44, D44. This is C44. This is 44. This is C44. No, this is C44. Yeah, and then so this is this plus this. Okay. So you see C44, C44, and then D44. And then that's what you're getting here. So $2 million. But if you allow this to fester for just another 5 months, at the end of the 5th month, you'll have hit over $5 million at the same 20% profit. That is, you are using this trading robot to work. The bot is working for you, and you are only having to just look at what is happening, and you're getting 20%. I said, I will repeat again, I have made 10% of my trading capital in just 4 days. 20% is easy, I would say. But I'm just giving you a conservative breakdown, a conservative projection of what can happen with this. So $5 million at the end of $5 million at the end of 4 years. That's mesmerizing, right? Mesmerizing. Let's look at the other side of the divide, where we're doing 25%. This one is even astonishing. Okay, $800, 25% of it is $20, $200 rather. $200 plus $800, that's $1,000. And then $1,000 second month, 25% of it is $250, and then it keeps going. It keeps going. By the end of the first year, you would have made $11,641. In which case, if you were doing $10, 20%, you'll have made $7,132. You can see $4,000 difference, over $4,000 difference. By the end of the second year, you would have made $169,000 at 25%, to $169,000. Meanwhile, at 20%, you would have done $63,000. So this one is even over $100,000 difference at the end of 2 years. For doing nothing, this is passive income we're talking about here. By the third year, precisely, you're making $2,465,000. And what even made me surprised here is, leave it just 1 month, it jumps up to $3 million. Amazing. By the end of the 4th year, you would have made $35 million. This is simple and straight. Shows you what is possible, what you can get from this thing if you play it the way you should. So I am I'm here to show you what is possible, so that you can make the most of it. These numbers are not fake numbers, they are not manufactured numbers. It's all